Hi, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Tama Tea Time. Cheers. I will be honest with you, I did not expect to be sitting down here and having enough things to talk about with you this soon after the last round of announcements we've gotten from Bandai. And I'm honestly, I predicted some things. Some of you guys were laughing because my predictions were actually accurate this year, but this I did not predict. So if you're new around here, Tama Tea Time is a series where we drink tea, hang out, and chat about all things Tamagotchi. Though this episode, I'm going to start expanding out a little bit. I think it's time to talk about the future of virtual pets in general, because this is an amazing time to be a collector and a fan of virtual pets. So we're going to talk about the latest announcement from Bandai. We'll talk a little bit about what is going on with Bandai. There are so many things happening this summer. I'm going to talk a little bit about puny runes and the future of virtual pets. And I've been keeping a secret from you guys. I think it might be too early to spill it, but I think I'll give you some hints later in this video. So we'll be talking all things Tamagotchi and virtual pets today. It is June 3rd already, so we are steamrolling right into summer and getting ready for our huge Tamagotchi summer. Summer of Tamagotchi, I think is what we've been calling it. So Summer of Tamagotchi. Why are we calling it this? Last week, I think it was last week, very recently, Bandai made yet another announcement for two brand new Tamagotchi Unis coming to us in July. July of all months. I cannot believe how many things are coming in July. So what was announced was the Tamagotchi Uni Angel. I think it's the Angel Festival and Monster Carnival. If you've been watching this entire series of Tama Tea Time, you know I've been talking about these leaks from Zenin TCG. They happened back in February. There was a listing of items that showed new Tamagotchi Unis. It was posted by mistake. It was too early. It was our first leak and our first look into what we were getting this year. And that listing had 4 items. We had a Hello Kitty Nano and a Uni Sanrio characters, which have been announced. And then there was a Uni Angel and a Uni Monster, which for a while we heard nothing about. And I actually predicted that we wouldn't. There was no way that we were going to be getting like 3 new Uni devices in the same month. Well, friends, cheers. I was very wrong. Last week, we got the official announcement all over social media, Tamagotchi US, the website, everything was updated for our brand new Tamagotchi Uni Angel and Monster. And I'll be honest with you, friends, these shells are perfection. I'm going to show you some pictures here so you can see them if you haven't already, but they are just beautiful. They are, I can't get over the way they look. I kind of wish the original Unis that came out last year had like this much design put into them because they are perfection. I think they've really nailed the design with this new Uni refresh, and I am so excited to get my hands on all of these Uni devices. So what we are getting are 2 new Tamagotchi Uni devices, and each device will come with a Tamaverse ticket. So we're going to be seeing some new characters, some new items, rooms, accessories, all of the things that we have been talking about for the last several months with the Tamaverse tickets. Very, very cool, because you don't need to buy a brand new Uni every time you want to get a new Tamaverse ticket. You can just buy the ticket online, like we have been for the Very Berry Land, Love Mellow, and the Tamamori Fashion Show. So with all of those, you don't need an actual brand new Uni device. You can just go on the website and purchase the tickets. I've talked about this before. I'm going to link everything below because if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I've talked about all of these things in previous videos, and you should check those out down below. So with this latest announcement for the Angel and the Monster Unis, we will see these coming out in mid-July on the exact same day as the Sanrio Uni. Very, very exciting time to be a Tamagotchi fan. I mean, look at these character designs, first of all. Okay, so for me, I love getting new characters and being able to raise different Tamagotchi, and these art styles are completely new. We've seen some new characters, right? We've seen a couple new characters brand new to the Tamagotchi universe in the latest Tamaverse tickets, but these guys are also brand new. They are plays on some of our favorite characters with like a monster or an angel theme, and I love that. I was obsessed a couple of years ago when the Tamagotchi Smart came out with what they called change cards. So they took our favorite Tamagotchi characters, the ones that came in the Smart, and they changed their designs just a bit to fit a theme. My favorite was the ocean one. It was, oh, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a sea or an ocean theme. And so the Tamagotchis were different, like little sea creatures. We also had the Sanrio change card, which changed our characters to look more like Sanrio characters. So we're seeing that in the Sanrio Uni too. But this is our first time, minus the Sanrio Uni, seeing some change characters in the Uni devices. And I think this opens up a lot of possibilities for us in the future. I'm hoping to see more of these change characters. I know they can only have so many ideas, right? But the change characters are just so cute and a really great addition to our whole Tamagotchi universe. And I am so excited about these. I really prefer the monster ones, but I do have to admit that last week when the pre-order for the Angel went up, I did pre-order the Angel. And I did that because Amazon has pre-order price guarantee. And there was a mistake with the listing. So I'm going to be getting an Angel Uni, cross fingers, for like $48. That's insane. I was not planning on getting the Angel or the Monster yet. I've already pre-ordered the Sanrio Uni. I will be asking for the Monster Uni for like my birthday or for Christmas or like a later time. I plan to buy the cards so I could talk about all the new characters with you guys this summer, but I did not plan on pre-ordering any more new unis. I think 3 is enough. But the Angel Uni had a mistake in the listing, and I grabbed a pre-order and it went through. The pre-orders have been a little dicey if you've been trying to pre-order on Amazon US. I think maybe there's also been some issues worldwide as well. Like we still have not seen pre-orders for some of our Japan-specific devices. And I just encourage you guys to stay patient because there is a lot of excitement right now. There's so much excitement in the Tamagotchi world. And there are hundreds or thousands of us trying to pre-order all of these devices. So we're just going to have to be patient, but I'm going to tell you right now, these devices are new and they're just coming out. So don't worry about missing out. You're not going to miss out. There's going to be plenty for all of us. You'll miss out if you wait like 2 years, but you won't miss out if you wait like a month or two. So don't worry if you didn't get a pre-order. You'll be able to get a device within the next year. Definitely, especially if you're waiting for like a special occasion, a birthday, a holiday. Don't worry about all the excitement and the hype. These devices are not going to run out anytime soon. So don't worry about that. But speaking of all of these devices now, there are 3 different Tamagotchi Unis, 6 different Tamagotchi connections, a Hello Kitty Nano in 2 different versions, and 3 brand new Gen 1 and Gen 2 devices, all coming out within the first 2 weeks of July. And as a fan, as somebody who's been collecting for several years, that is a lot. It's a lot. And everyone, I love how excited everyone is. But there is a part of me that wonders, what exactly is this strategy? What is Bandai doing with just dumping a bunch of Tamagotchi devices on us all at once? My prediction from the last time we sat down and chatted was that we wouldn't hear about the angel or the monster for a while. I assumed we would hear about it closer to the holiday time. It seemed like it would make sense for the angel and the monster to come out in the fall or closer to Christmas. Those themes kind of fit that time of year, at least in my opinion. But then we find out they're coming out on the exact same day. I think it's July 13th as the Sanrio Uni, and that is so many. 14, if I'm counting correctly, 14 different devices. Now, some of the gameplay is the same and some things are repeated. Like, you don't need all 6 connections. But I know some of us are pre-ordering all 6 connections. We don't need all 3 unis. You can just get the Tamaverse tickets. But I know there are some of you that have pre-ordered all 3 unis. This is just my mind. Just cannot comprehend what Bandai is doing with the release of so many things all at once. So I wanted to take a moment here because I have to ask Bandai a couple of questions. Hey Bandai, do you want me to go bankrupt? Do you want me to foreclose on my house? Do you want me to lose everything? Why are we releasing everything all at once? I can't. I'm not a business person. I have a science background, but I cannot understand from a business perspective how it makes sense for you to release everything all at once. I thought it was enough for the Tamagotchi connection. I thought it was enough for a Tamagotchi Uni, a single Uni. And now we're getting everything all within the same 2 weeks. 1 week, maybe? What's the end game? What are we doing? What are we planning for the rest of the year? There has to be something else. Is there something else? You will always be a mystery, Bandai. I try to predict what you're going to do and what you're going to come out with next, but this one has me stumped. Touché. I cannot wait to figure out what they're doing and what their end game is. Maybe the end of the year will be quiet, just kind of ride it out on the wave of all of the Tamagotchi devices that came out in July. Maybe come out with some new connection shells. I think a lot of us are hoping for that. We do love our Tamagotchi connection. We're very excited for all the connection shells that are coming out in the next month already. But I love predictions, but I'm completely at a loss as to what Bandai's next move will be. We don't have any other leaks or anything. And with the announcement of the Angel and the Monster Uni, that's it. That's all we know about for the future. And typically, a Tamagotchi device will last about 2 years in the cycle, and then a new thing will come out. Meaning next summer of 2025 would be kind of a big deal, a brand new Tamagotchi device. And it sounds ridiculous to be already thinking about that, but now that I've run out of rumors to talk about, it'll be time after the summer to start thinking about what our next Tamagotchi device could be. Will they continue the Uni for an extra year, or will they have something else in the works? And I don't know. The future of virtual pets it's wide open. It is an amazing time to be a fan of virtual pets, of Tamagotchi. It's an amazing time to be a part of all of this because there is so much in the works, and it's now becoming more mainstream. All right, so this is what I want to talk about for a little bit here, is the fact that Tamagotchis or virtual pets in general, even anime, video games, the things that were only for nerds or dorks. When I was a kid, we used terrible language in the 90s to describe each other. But all of that stuff now is just so mainstream and so cool that it's normal. It's normal now. I talk about virtual pets at my job and no one bats an eye like I'm a weirdo. It's just like enjoying anime or video games. These things are normalized now within our society, and it's not weird anymore. And I'm so thrilled to be a part of this community and a part of this adventure with all of you, because it's so, I don't know, I think it's so great. So the reason why I'm ranting right now is that there was an announcement recently, and it's not about Tamagotchi. And I know this is Tama Tea Time, and I always talk about Tamagotchi, but I've run out of Tamagotchi things to talk about now that everything has been announced. Now it's just time to wait. Now we can talk about other brands, because other brands are picking up and seeing where Tamagotchi is going, and they want it. They want to jump on board. They want to get on this wave and join in. And so something that caught my eye in the news recently was around, they're called puny runes, and I might be saying it wrong. Okay, I have one. It is this virtual pet device that you can touch. So it has a little hole here, and you put your finger in there. It's very strange. It's very Japanese. And this is based on, I don't know if it's like an anime or a game. It's very popular. And the popularity has increased over the years. And this device, this Puny Runes device, is actually going to be distributed worldwide. Now, I imported this from Japan. When my channel was monetized a couple of years ago, I was really excited. I was going to try opening it and like showing you guys. And I never had time to like actually dedicate to a brand new virtual pet. But this summer in August, there is a company called Spin Master, and they are going to be distributing this device worldwide. So I don't know if it'll be translated to English, if it'll just be distributed with Japanese language. I'm not sure. But the idea or the thought that there will be an English language version of this Puny Rune virtual pet has got me just absolutely thrilled. I am so excited. Now, Spin Master, if you don't recognize the name, they are actually the people that brought us Bitsy. So if you look, it's kind of hard to see on the back here. I don't know if I can get it to focus and you can see it, but it actually says Spin Master. So when you look up Spin Master online, they do a lot of different toys. They distribute so much worldwide. They even have like DC comic toys. Like they're just big in the toy market. And so Bitsy is kind of like one minor thing, so it's hard to find. But when I saw the name Spin Master, I was actually reminded of Bitsy. So the company that brought us Bitsy is going to be bringing us this really cool Puny Runes virtual pet, and I'm here for it. So what this means for us that have been around for a while, our hobbies are not weird. They are very normal. More and more people are getting interested in virtual pets because it's not just a toy, it's an experience. And it's amazing. I am thrilled. I'm excited to be a part of all of this. I'm excited to talk about it with you and be on this journey with you with virtual pets. I will maybe, depending on how this summer goes with all of the Tamagotchi devices coming out, maybe we'll get, if this Puny Runes actually does come out in English, get it and show it to you guys on my channel, because I think it's a very cool and interesting virtual pet, just like I thought Bitsy was. So there's that coming up in the future. And then last thing I wanted to talk about in today's video, and I can't say a lot because I'm worried about jinxing it a little bit, but I have been keeping just a tiny bit of a secret from you guys. My channel recently reached 5,000 subscribers. I maybe mentioned it. I think it was a couple months ago, back in, I would say March. It was a couple months ago. And somehow, somewhere, my channel got noticed by Bandai and affiliates of Bandai. And so there have been, potentially, maybe, some collaboration opportunities coming my way, which I to even have these people reach out and acknowledge that I have a channel and a community of people that love all the same things that I do that was just thrilling enough. I don't do this. I mean, I get AdSense revenue, but I don't get paid to do any of this. This is like a fun hobby for me. It's a fun distraction to get away from the stress of the real world, and I love making videos, so but this opportunity to collaborate on different products has been something I've dreamed of. I didn't think it would ever happen. You know, I kind of look at other people who have been able to collaborate with Bandai in the community. I mean, we have people who have thousands of subscribers all the way up to someone like Charlie D'Amelio, who has like 1 million subscribers on TikTok, or like more than that, a reality show. So there's, you know, little old me just making my silly videos, but someone somewhere along the way noticed, and I'm hoping that I'll have some inside scoop, maybe some little collaborations here and there. But to be clear, I am not working with Bandai. Still am not. They don't tell me anything ahead of time. I got notice of some things after they were already officially announced, asking about collaborations. So potentially, in the future, I'm hoping maybe we'll have some things early. Maybe. If I'm lucky. If we're all lucky. But I've worked really hard on this channel, and just having somebody like an affiliate of Bandai or Bandai themselves notice my work is really all I need at this point. So I am so excited for the future and everything that I'll be able to share with you guys. I would love to know your thoughts about the Tamagotchi Uni or any of the other virtual pet brands that are out there. If you are interested in any of them, if you're excited about them, how you feel about everything I talked about, would love to hear about it in the comments below. Also, one last thing before I leave you, I am looking for a graphic designer or somebody to help me with like a Tea Time logo and maybe an intro for these videos. I think that would be fun. If you know anyone, reach out. I'm here. But otherwise, it's been great chatting with you. My tea is probably cold now, so I'm going to drink this. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!